Now, listen here. Fixed overhead cost variance can be gathered into what and what? Expenditure variance and volume. Volume again classified into capacity, efficiency and calendar. Formula 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 1 minus 4, 4 minus 5, 5 minus 3, 3 minus. Up to this stage comfortable or not? All of you. Now, if you are comfortable, shall I do additional bonus marks, 3 marks? What target on? How many of you comfortable? For those person only additional 3 marks, bonus marks. Okay? If you are comfortable in this formula, then can you please tell me 1 minus 3 is equal to what? Respond. 1 minus 3 is equal to what? 1 minus 4 is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 4 minus 5 is equal to. If you are going to subtract, that's the variance. If you are going to divide, that's the ratio. Volume ratio 100 by 3. Efficiency ratio 100 by 4. Calendar ratio 500 by 3. Capacity ratio 400 by 5. Ratio also over. You know to mark up the formula for ratio. Now, for the previous problem, can you please find out ratios also? Now we are having formula in your hand. What is the formula for volume ratio? 1 represent actual output into standard rate. Listen here. Formula for calendar variance. 1 represent actual output into standard rate divided by 3 represent budgeted fixed overhead into 100. Because ratio you have to multiply with 100. That's all. Okay? Can you please express in ratio little fast? Maximum 1 minute only. Fast. I know, you know 1, 2, 3, 4. Just you are going to convert it to ratio. Additional 3 marks. Little fast, little fast, little fast. Hold on. Find out volume ratio, capacity ratio, efficiency and the calendar ratio. Instead of subtraction, just you have to do the division, then it is called the ratio. 1 by 3 is equal to volume ratio. Now 100 by 3 is equal to volume ratio. 1 by 4 is equal to efficiency ratio. Now 1 by 1 minus 4 is equal to efficiency variance. 100 by 4 is equal to efficiency ratio. Since ratio you have to multiply with 100. Instead of subtraction, if you are going to division, that's the ratio, sir. Little fast, little fast, little fast. Over. Now, tell me, sir, answer for the volume ratio. Multiply with 100. Full 110%. Capacity ratio 97.2%. Efficiency. Tell me, ma'am. 104.76%. Calendar ratio 108%. Got it or not? All of you? How many of you got the ratios also? Happy or not? Now, please stop writing. Listen here. Listen here. Now, do what I say. Take your calculator. Do what I say. Take your calculator now. 97 point. It is 222. Am I right? 97.222 full 2 to go. 97.222222 into 104.76%. 104.76% into 108% is equal to how much? You got volume ratio 110%, additional 2 marks. Understood or not? So, formula for volume ratio is equal to capacity ratio into efficiency ratio into calendar ratio. Many occasions they ask 2 mark question or 3 mark question. Listen here. First concentrate pannu. Copy pannadhile irukada. Many occasions they ask 2 or 3 mark question. Capacity ratio 97.22%. Volume ratio 110%. Calendar ratio 108%. Find efficiency ratio. Possible or not possible? All of you. Let x is equal to efficiency. 97.22 into 108 x into 108 is equal to 110.
So by way of reverse working, I will do. Comfortable or not? So volume ratio is equal to what into what into what? Comfortable with respect to ratios in ratios in standard costing. Manageable. 2 marks and 3 marks. Understood? Good. Now, shall we go to the next one? Go to Gem and Co problem. Problem number 10. Am I right? Shall we start?
Labor 2 hours at 2 per hour 40, variable overheads 8, fixed overheads 20, total cost 108. Profit 32, selling price is 140. During the budget period, the company could produce and sell only 8,000 units as against a budget of 10,000 units. The company's P&L account for the budget period is present below. Expenditure. To material 16,500 units 3,96,000, to wages 1,70,000 hours 3,46,800, to variable overheads 60,000, to fixed overheads 1,84,000, sales 8,000 units 11,20,000. So profit 1,33,200. 4,000 hours were lost due to power failure. There were no opening or closing work in progress. You are required to reconcile the actual profit with budget profit, standard profit in terms of variances.
To intermediate, reconciliation not applicable. Only for final with reconciliation. Now, shall we start, sir? A simple problem. Shall we start? Rule number 1 to solve the problem. Identification of variance and draw the respective charge. Shall we start? What are all the variants are there? Material is there or not? All of you. Slowly I am going to introduce the concept also now. Now you are comfortable with respect to computation part of it. Therefore, I will full attention. Try to avoid parallel crossing at synchronous mode. Try to concentrate. Try to respond. Try to know how to start the problem. Try to know how to give the posting. Try to participate first. All the questions answers are there in the study material, our textbook or practice manual and suggested answer. We are not coming here, we are copying the answer. Nowadays, students are more interested in copy-paste activity, not in concentrating activity. Try to concentrate, try to know how to start and develop the problem, how to complete the problem. And with full attention to participate. Possible? While you are participating, you will commit a mistake so that you can rectify. Otherwise, you may not have the chance to know which mistake you are going to commit. Understood? Now, listen here. Material is there or not? So, in this problem, identification of variance. What all the variance you have to compute? Material variance, labor variance, variable overhead is also there, fixed overhead is also there, sales is also there. Therefore, all the 5 variants applicable. Combined manner they are going to. Clear? I am ready. Are you ready? Now, first, with respect to material. Material cost variance. Problem number 10. Material cost variance can be classified into what and what? Material price variance and material usage variance again classified into what and what? Mix and yield variance. Now, mix and yield variance applicable only in case of more than one material, more than one cadre of material. You know, mix variance was there in material, mix variance was there in labor, mix variance was there in sales also. But overhead there is no mix variance. Are you with me or not? All of you? Why? Overhead, expenditure is expenditure. There is no concept of mix. But material means more than one raw material possible. Raw material A and raw material B. So whenever more than one cadre is there, mix will come. Labor means more than one cadre of labor possible. Skilled labor and skilled labor. Qualified and qualified. Therefore, mix because of the mix variance will come. Even sales, mix possible. I have to sell product A and product B. Clear? I suppose to sell 5 units of laptop and 2 units of calculator. If I am going to say 5 units of calculator and 2 units of laptop, variance will come. Right or not? Revenue wise variance will come. Therefore, more than one product is there mean In sales, more than one product means variance will come with respect to mix and yield. Therefore, the concept of mix arises more than whenever you come across more than one cadre. Mix itself more than one cadre. You need water as well as water, then only mix possible. Right? So, material means more than one cadre of material is there means mix possible. Labor means more than one cadre of labor means mix possible. Sales means more than one product means mix possible. Understood? So the mix variance, the subclassification will arise only in case of more than one cadre. Now in this problem, only one raw material or more than one raw material. Therefore, mix and yield possible or not possible? Not possible. Understood logic or not? Therefore, total variance itself, cost, the price and the usage only. Okay, formula 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 3 minus 2. 1, 2, 3 represent what? 1 represent standard quantity into standard price, actual quantity into actual price, actual quantity into standard price. Now, any doubt with respect to 1, 2, 3? Now, shall we go to next one? Next, labor. With respect to labor. Labor cost variance can be classified into what and what? Labor rate variance and labor efficiency variance. Efficiency again classified into what and what? Labor efficiency again classified into what and what? Labor mix variance and labor revised concentration. Particular substantial appadan pass panna mudiyum. Clear? All the manner we are going to get the center of attraction. They want to mark their person. Subject lo pusunu pona enna artham. That will be the negative center of attraction. Appadi irundhaane fail aitane. Understood? Clear? You should be a role model to others. You should not be a warning or example to others. That is in your hand only. Understood? Now, labor cost variance can be classified into rate variance and efficiency variance. Efficiency again classified into mix variance and revised sub-efficiency variance. Mix and revised sub-efficiency applicable only in case of more than one cadre of labor. Here only one labor, more than one labor, only one. Therefore, not possible. Not always. Formula 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 3 minus 2. Understood? So if you know the concept, substantially can save the time. Even the same formula they draw what? Mix variance, yield variance, ellam botu, but not applicable. Wasting of time. You have to think and you have to recollect. Thereafter you have to search. Thereafter only know your mix not applicable. So, over variance, you are going to waste additional 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Example, time. That's the reason without knowing concept, keep on spending time. Like process costing. Control C, Control V possible for what? Unit cost. That's how time spend. That's the reason substantially are wasting our time and held up with what? 20 marks. We are unable to complete the question paper. If you know the concept, you will have extra half an hour in your hand. And you need practice. Understood? So, here 1, 2, 3 represent what, sir? 1 represent standard horse into standard rate, actual horse, actual rate, actual horse into standard rate. Understood? Now, variable overhead cost variance can be classified into what and what? Expenditure variance and volume variance. E and E. Many people used to write expenditure into volume. E and E. Expenditure and efficiency. Say 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 3 minus 2. Okay? Go to, listen here. 1 represent standard horse into standard rate, actual horse into actual rate, actual horse into standard rate. With respect to formula, labor and variable overhead, similar or same? Similar or same? Similar, not same. Understood? Next, fixed overhead cost variance can be classified into what and what? Expenditure variance and volume variance. Volume again classified into capacity and efficiency variance. Clear? With the calendar or without calendar? Why? There is no dates. Only days in the clear? Now, 1 represent here. Actual output into standard rate, actual fixed overhead, budgeted fixed overhead, actual hours into standard rate. Are you with me? Clear? Now, next one is what? Sales variance. Now we can go for sales variance. Total sales variance can be classified into sales price variance and sales volume variance. Volume variance again classified into mix and sales quantity variance. Mix and the quantity variance applicable only in case of more than one product. Here only one product or more than one product. Therefore applicable, not applicable, not applicable. Formula remains same. 1 minus 2, 1 minus 3, 3 minus 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 represent budgeted quantity into budgeted price, actual quantity into actual price, actual quantity into budgeted price. Up to this stage is here or not? Now, rule number 1 go over, identification of variance and draw the chart over. What is the rule number 2? Filling the blanks. Shall I go for filling the blanks? 90% of the problem, which info will be there? Action. P&L account available or not? That financial statement is the actual info only, no? Now, actual material cost incurred, how much? 3,96,000. Actual labor cost incurred, 46,800. Actual variable overhead incurred comes to 60,000. Actual fixed cost, 1,84,000. Actual sales comes to 11,20,000. Up to this stage, actual data, whatever the data available, we filled. Am I right? Within bracket itself, quantitative info also available. Am I right? Actual raw material consumption, how much you need? 16,500. Here also actual quantity 16,500. Here by way of balancing here I can compute. Am I right? Similarly, actual number of hours available 1,70,000. Listen here. Here also 1,70,000. Here also 1,70,000. Here also 1,70,000. Here also 1,70,000. The comfortness will come by way of practice only. Otherwise, every time we have to search, every time we have to post, that gives the extra time consumption. And the chances of committing mistake also high. Alright? Now you know, in the law, actual or easy fill panela. Without committing mistake, one time investment, you can put this solve. Substantially you can save the time. Alright or not? Next. Actual output given in this question. How much the actual output? 8,000 quantity. Here also 8,000. Here also 8,000. And the output here also 8,000. Now got the idea or not? Substantial data, copy paste activity over sir. What are all the info available? We parked in the respective place. How many of you understood up to this stage? Are you with me? Now we can go line by line for the purpose of solving the problem. Shall we go for line by line? All of you. Now, first now material wise, variance wise. First material variance. With respect to material, standard rate per unit of material is how much? All of you. Rate per unit is how much? 20. Standard rate 20. Here also standard price of the raw material is 20. Am I right? Standard quantity how to compute. What is called the standard quantity? The word standard always ends with them. So what is called standard quantity? Expected quantity of raw material required for. Repeat one thing. What is called standard quantity? Expected quantity of. Even if you are going to repeat for 1,000 times, it's worth one day. Clear? That's the most important one. Repeat one more time. What is called standard quantity? The word standard always ends with them. How much actual production? 8, not 16,000. Production, not finished goods. Slap. Useless follow. Production means finished goods, not raw material. Okay? So, actual production 8,000. To produce one product, how many kgs of raw material you need? 2 units. Therefore, 8,000 into 2 is equal to standard quantity. Are you with me or not? How many of you understood standard quantity computation? Clear? Now, material variance over all the column we filled. Easy or not? Now, shall we go for labor? With respect to labor, standard rate per labor hour is how much? Rate hour given in this question, how much? 2 rupees. Here also 2. The word standard always ends with so actual production 8,000. To produce one product, how many hours you need? 20 hours you need. So 8,000 into 20 is equal to standard hours. Understood or not? How many of you understood standard hours? Now immediately next column also 8,000 into 20 you can refill because that is also standard hours. Easy or not? All of you. Now material over, labor over. Now we can go for variable over here. In variable overhead, to produce one product, how much the variable cost, sir? To produce one product, how much the variable cost? 8 rupees given in this question. Alright? To produce one product, 8 rupees. To produce one product, variable cost is 8 rupees. To produce one product, how many hours you need? Therefore, for 20 hours you spend 8 rupees. Per hour rate is how much? 40 paise. Are you with me or not? I'll repeat once again. We have to compute variable rate per hour. Am I right? To produce one product, variable cost is 8 rupees. To produce that product, you need 20 hours. Therefore, for 20 hours, 8 rupees mean per hour is how much? 20 நேரத்துக்கு 8 ரூபா, 1 மணி நேரத்துக்கு எவ்வளவு? 8 divided by 20 comes to 40 paise. Understood? Here also standard rate per hour 0.4. Easy. So variable overhead also over. How many of you comfortable with the variable overhead? Clear? Now, shall we go for fixed overhead? Now, with respect to fixed overhead, standard rate you have to compute. Same manner. To produce one product, how much the fixed cost? 20 rupees of fixed cost. To produce one product, how many hours you need? 20 units. Therefore, rate per hour is equal to 1. Easy or not? Clear? To produce one product, you need 20 rupees of fixed cost. To produce one product, you need 20 hours. Therefore, rate per hour comes to 1. Here also standard hour is there. Therefore, how much? 20. Because with the rate per unit, that is the rate per hour. Should be very careful. எல்லாம் என்ன பண்றோம், அதே சேம் 1 rupee போடுவோம். Should be very careful. Are you with me? Fixed overhead first column represents standard rate per unit. Comfortable? Budgeted fixed overhead you have to compute, sir. Budgeted quantity into budgeted rate is equal to budgeted fixed overhead. No? Budgeted quantity 10,000 quantity they want to produce. Per quantity fixed cost is 20 rupees. Therefore, budgeted fixed overhead is equal to 2 lakhs. Easy or not? Budgeted production 2,000 for 10,000 quantity. To produce one product, you need 20 rupees. Therefore, budgeted fixed overhead comes to 2 lakhs. Easy or not, sir? All of you. Now, shall we go for sales? So, fixed overhead also over, sir. Now, shall we go for sales variance? Okay. Budgeted selling price is how much? Standard budget selling price is how much? 140. Available or not? Here also 140. Budgeted quantity is how much? 10,000. All answer. Over. Any doubt in variance? Easy or not? Clear? So, idle time below, we have to discuss separately. Up to this stage, easy or not? All of you. Now, can you please prepare first all the variants, thereafter you can discuss about identity variants. Comfortable? Understood? Good. Now you see, all the variants are having proper control. Right or not? Good. Copy. Okay. So the next one. Next. Okay. All of you completed? Now, material cost variance how much?
76,000.
பல வேலை காப்பி பண்ணிட்டு உட்காந்துருக்கோம். அப்புறமா கம்ப்யூட் பண்ண நாளைக்கு வேணும். Click computer. Now, material cost variance how much? 76,000. Price variance 66,000. Check it up. Material cost variance 76,000 adverse. Price variance 66,000 adverse. Usage variance 10,000 rupees adverse. Labor cost variance 26,800 adverse. Rate variance 6,800 adverse. Efficiency 20,000 adverse. Variable overhead cost variance 4,000. Expenditure 8,000 favorable. 4,000 favorable. 4,000 favorable. 8,000. Efficiency 4,000 adverse. Fixed overhead cost variance 24,000 adverse. Expenditure favorable. Volume 40,000. Capacity 20,000 adverse. 30,000 adverse. And efficiency 10,000 adverse. Now, total sales variance 2,80,000 adverse. Price variance nil, 0. And sales volume variance, got it? How many of you fully completed? Good. Now we have to go for idle time variance. Whenever you come across idle time, what are the points you have to remember? What is the first one? We have to compute idle time variance separately. What is the formula for idle time variance? Actual idle time into standard rate. Now, listen here, sir. Impact on idle time. I need full attention. Impact on idle time variance will be there in material or not. Idle time impact will be there in material or not. Impact on idle time variance will be there in labor or not. Variable overhead, fixed overhead, sales. The labor, the sound is very nice because we did one problem. Matada confusion right? Now, impact on idle time variance will be there in, not there in material. It will be there in labor, variable overhead and fixed overhead also. In other words, other than header and footer, first variance material ka apply avadu, last sales ka apply avadu. Impact on idle time variance will be there in labor, variable overhead and fixed overhead. In other words, our approach, simplified approach, no? Where you have to park idle time variance? Efficiency, clear? Where and all efficiencies are there and all the impact will be there. Understood or not? Okay? Because the idle time variance you have to park it in efficiency, you know. Clear? The efficiencies are classed into idle time variance and revised efficiency is the balancing here. Appa endangalla efficiency irukko, there and all impact on idle time variance will be there. You know to mark up also. Comfortable? You know, you have to park after computing idle time. Where you have to park? Only in idle time variance. Comfortable? Now, formula for idle time, you know. What is the formula? Actual idle time into standard rate for labor, variable overhead and fixed overhead. You have to compute. Number of idle time given in this question? 4,000 hours. Each 4,000 hours. 4,000 hours. Standard rate. In case of labor, standard rate is 2 rupees. Variable overhead 0.4. Fixed overhead 1. Therefore, 8,000 adverse, 1,600 adverse and 4,000 adverse. How many of them understood? That we have to park it in the respective place. Remaining is equal to efficiency. For example, 8,000, yeah. Here 8,000 idle time variance adverse, balance is equal to revised efficiency. Like that, you have to park it in the respective place. Understood? Copy. Variance analysis easy or not? Good. Budgetary control. Final level reconciliation reverse working part 2 later. Part 2 again we need one more class, full-fledged class. Part 2 itself substantially is there, that we will discuss later. Now, any doubt in variance analysis? All are happy with variance analysis? Now, how many of you comfortable with respect to variance computation? Manageable, sir? All of you? Good. Now, shall we go to the next topic? Budgetary control. The next important topic, budgetary control. Many students used to skip this topic, budget demand. Now, with respect to budgetary control, such a simplest topic only, jolly topic, happily can complete. As of now, in examination, the requirements are, we have to prepare production budget, raw material usage budget, raw material purchase budget, labor cost budget, labor hour requirement budget, expenditure budget, number of operators requirement budget, master budget, flexible budget, sales budget, flexible budget, sales budget, in terms of quantity, in terms of value, combination of all, with the income statement, with the marginal costing, with the standard costing, with the EOQ. These are all past exam questions, sir. Such a small topic. Always before you are going to start the topic, you should know what are all the probability they covered. அது தெரியாம போய் போதால குசிர வேண்டியது முடிஞ்சுதா நம்ம எப்ப டயர்ட் ஆகுதோ முடிஞ்சுன்னு வச்சுக்க வேண்டியது. On time over means topic over, that's all. You are not bothering about the coverage of the syllabus. So these are all the probability they asked, okay, in past exam. In general, recent past I already told, they are not asking budget alone separately, combined manually they used to ask. Budget with the standard, budget with the marginal, budget with the EOQ, with the income statement, like that what? Combine merging topic only they used to ask. Now, overview of budgetary control, note it down. A little fast, note it down. I'll read out once again. I know how much you concentrated, okay? Production budget, raw material usage budget, raw material purchase budget, labor cost budget. இது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமானதா ப்ரொடக்ஷன் ரா மெட்டீரியல் யூசிங் டிக்டேட் பண்ணது. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒன் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பட்ஜெட், செகண்ட் ஒன் ரா மெட்டீரியல். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கவனிச்சா எழுத முடியும் அது. ஓகே, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ப்ரொடக்ஷன். இது ப்ரொடக்ஷன் கண்டுபிடிக்க ஈஸியா கஷ்டமா? ரா மெட்டீரியல் யூசேஜ், ரா மெட்டீரியல் பர்ச்சேஸ், லேபர் காஸ்ட், labor hour requirement, expenditure, number of operators requirement, nothing but human resource, how many operators you need, master budget, flexible budget, sales budget, in terms of quantity, in terms of value, combination of all, with the income statement, with the marginal costing, with the standard costing, with the EO. That's all. Note it down. Next. Problem number 1. So let's start. Problem number 1. Budgetary control. Problem number 1.
Question number 1. Prepare a quantitative production, material usage and purchases budget from the following data of a month. Particulars: product A, product B. Budgeted sales quantity 15,000 units, 17,500 units. Material consumption per unit. Material P, rupees 3 per kg. 2 kgs in product A and 4 kgs of product B. Material Q, rupees 2 per kg. 3.1/8 kgs of product A and 1 kg of product B. Stocks of products and materials are as under. Particulars: product A, product B, material P and material Q. Opening stock, closing stock values are given. The company wishes to operate a just-in-time material inventory system. As an initial procedure, it wishes to maintain minimum stock of materials equivalent to 2 days consumption. There are 28 working days in a month.
Special treatment for final separately. Okay. Now, shall we start? Budgetary control is an interesting topic and your full attention. What are the first requirement? What are the first requirement discussion? Refer. Shanti, don't search the last line. It is very first line and first requirement. Go through. ரெக்யர்மெண்ட் ஒன்னு லாஸ்ட்ல தெரியும் இங்க இருக்காரு. கொஸ்டின் படிக்கும் போது கவனிக்கிற பழக்கத்தை வளர்த்தாதான் பாஸ் பண்ண முடியும். இல்லைன்னா உருப்படும். இதெல்லாம் சொல்லி தர முடியாது. Even after come to the professional level, even after award 2 or 3 attempts gone, still you are there immature to say, how can you able to clear the exam? Whenever others reading the question in exam, you have to read on your own. Am I right? Yes, somebody is there to help you read. Is it not possible to listen line by line? Then how can you able to solve the problem? Mere blaming ICA at the time of declaration of result, mere crying, there is no use at all. Without your effort, not even imagine to clear CA examination. There is no inefficient child upon the world. Till you are going to be an efficient person, you can't be a CA at all. You have to equip yourself. For the first requirement, quantitative production budget. Now, we have to compute production budget. With respect to production budget, production means raw material or finished goods. Okay. Therefore, what all the finished goods are there? How many finished goods are there? Aparna, go through the question. How many finished goods are there? Keep on respond so that you will be very active. How many finished goods are there? 2. What are they? So, particulars A and B. Therefore, information with respect to A and B alone you have to see. That's all. You don't get the confusion with respect to length of the question. Production only for the 2 products. 2 finished goods are produced. Clear? Now, what plus what minus what is equal to production? Final long ago, so long ago, somewhere we discussed and got okay, cut off. So, what plus what minus what is equal to production? Opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Understand or not? Clear? Opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Please slap yourself nicely. Again, final student committing the same mistake. But a useless fellow, we are going to compute what? Production. Opening stock plus purchase. Production na yadi purchase varudhu konja yosikkum. We are going to produce a product. Where is the question of purchase? Understand logic or not? Therefore, it's logically not correct. Right or not? Are you able to follow or not? Now, why this mistake has happened? If you can understand the logic, you won't commit the mistake. Whenever purchase but production budget, you immediately can recollect P&L format. Opening stock, other memo. P&L in quantitative info or value based info. Now we have to prepare. Therefore, always you have to remember the stock audit. Stock எப்படி value பண்ணுவோம்? Quantity cost stock எப்படி reconcile பண்ணுவோம்? Stock audit பண்ணும்போது. How much sales happen? How much of opening stock? How much of closing stock? If I am going to adjust, I can be the rate of production. Therefore, what minus what is equal to what? What minus what plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales plus closing stock minus opening stock is equal to production. What plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales given in this question. How much is sales for A? Sales quantity for A. Sharavana, question of sales quantity for A. A statue here. And how much? B. 17,500. Clear? Closing stock available in this question comes to A. 1,750 and 3,375. Opening stock available in this question 750 and 875. Understood or not? Clear? Now find out production. 16,000 and 20,000. This much speed you need. Before you are going to think, before you are going to search the calculator, others are telling the answer. Those persons also shouldn't only. How it is possible? That's the reason few students are clearing, few students unable to complete the record. Active participation is must. Otherwise, there is no use at all. If on, you can sit in every class and you can create center of attraction. You can't clear the CA exam. You should know how to balance the course. That's the okay. You can participate. You can mark your person. At the same time, core intention is what? You have to clear the exam. Ellathli rock pantu CA la fail aana. There is no use at all. Understood or not? Main intention is not class. My intention to come to class, I want to clear the exam. The affect you can what? You can show your activity. Absolutely no problem. Understood? If you are showing only other activity alone, I want to create cracky. எல்லாம் okay. ஜோரா இருக்கு. But subject வந்து 0 இருந்தா there is no use at all. There is going to be a joker only. Now what plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales plus. Now here chances of committing mistake is very high. Opening and closing stock இருக்கும்போது in question opening and closing stock of finished goods as well as raw material will be there. Many IPC babies without knowingly they are taking what opening and closing stock of raw material. Understood? Because they consider what only opening and closing stock will be there. They won't bother about opening stock and closing of finished goods or raw material. Therefore, whenever you are telling the answer, always write closing stock of finished goods, opening stock of finished goods, because it's a production budget. Production of finished goods. Or if you are not. Therefore, repeat what saying, what is the format for the production budget? Sales plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods. Therefore, chances of committing mistakes can reduce. Are you with me? Now, next one. What is the next requirement now? Material usage. Raw material means raw material usage budget. We are going to use the raw material for the purpose of what? Production is the starting point. Clear? So, particulars A, B, production quantity is the starting point. Are you here or not? Production quantity. How much the production quantity? Production quantity question book box over. Concentration வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்துக்கோ. So production quantity available here. How much the production quantity? சும்மா நான் கேட்கிறேன் பதில் சொல்லணுமேங்கிறதா சொல்லாங்க. சும்மா பார்த்து production 16,000. There is no need for me to find fault. Okay, identify the student. There is no need for me to do any individual attention. Now PowerPoint what to keep what I don't take extra pain also. சும்மா உட்காந்து click பண்ணிட்டு எல்லா ஆன்சரும் there. I am an author. I am having all the books. Okay, all the soft copy. Just like that, I can show my PowerPoint. Even extra 5 problems also I can load. There is no use at all. N number of problems you are having when compared to me. Avlo source unke irukku. Clear? You are having all the academics problem also. I don't have the privilege to get, right? That much privilege you are having. But how many problems you are going to solve is not important. How many varieties of the problem you are learned, that is important. Concept theriyama keep on dustbin mari vechirundha, there is no use. Try to participate. It is for your benefit only. Clear? Somebody is taking extra care for you. Why don't you want to appreciate? Why don't you want to utilize? This is for the purpose of your examination only. Now, production quantity is a starting point. So, how much the production quantity? A 16,000, B 20,000. To produce the product, you are going to use the raw material. What all the raw materials are there? Raw material P and raw material Q. P and Q. Now, to produce one product of A, how many kgs of P you need? Therefore, how much you have to utilize? 16,000 you have produced. To produce one product you need 3 kgs. Working should be form part of your answer. Therefore, how much the raw material consumption P? 30. Similarly, for B, to produce one product, how many kgs you need? Therefore, how much you need? Okay. Similarly, can you please find out Q for A? Wrong answer. I know many students don't commit a mistake. To produce one product of A, okay? 6,000, 50,000, 15,000. Try. Take your calculator and compute. Try. So, where 16,000, 26,000. Understood your efficiency as well as inefficiency. The answer is 50,000. So that is what our efficient level. We have to appraise that. Listen here. That and all possible in classroom only. நம்ம calculate பண்ணுவோம், தப்பா சொல்லி மொக்க வாங்குவோம். But we have the chance to rectify. ஒரு question book பார்த்து calculator operate பண்ணி ஒரு number derive பண்ணது, multiplication பண்ண தெரியல. This is what our level of efficiency. Clear? So 50,000. How come? 16,000 into 3 1/8 kgs. Clear? And 20,000. Am I right? So that's very easy. If you know good one, okay. 20,000 into 1 is equal to 21,000. Huh? Okay. Total. All of you. Don't add 60,000 also add, yeah. It add minutes rather. 50, 32 plus 16. How many have added 16 also? Other finished goods. Be careful. Raw material alone. 82,000 and 1 lakh. Easy or not? How many have it correctly? 82,000 and 1 lakh. Please slap yourself nicely. Almost 40% of the students committed the mistake. And is it possible for to add P and Q? Raw material P is consumption, Q consumption. That's the application of common sense. Question paper is not tough. நம்ம software upgrade பண்ண வச்சிருக்கோம் அவ்வளவுதான். I am going to produce the இப்ப எல்லாம் addition நான் சொல்லு வீட்லயே தான். Okay. I am going to produce the product A. Sweet produce பண்றேன். For that 32,000 kgs of sugar, 50,000 kgs of ghee, total is equal to 82,000. The meaning இருக்குமா? Sugar alone separately, ghee alone separately, raw material P separately, Q separately. You have to add raw material wise, you have to add. That's an application of common sense. உங்க வீட்டுல உள்ள கிளவியை கேட்டு அழகா சொல்லணும். ஒண்ணுத்துக்கு லாய்க்கு இல்ல. Total comes to how much? 32,000 plus 80,000 is equal to 1 lakh, 12,000 and 70,000. Understood? Write 82,000 and 1 lakh, strike it off, slap yourself, thereafter you can rectify the mistake. In the exam, you are going to commit a mistake. Each and what all the chances of committing mistakes are there, including final students are committing mistake in main exam. What all the chances of committing mistakes are there, all the mistakes you have to commit in the classroom itself. So that you won't repeat the same. Each and every mistake validity is 6 months of your lifetime. Understood? If you are not giving chance to identify your mistake, there is no use. எப்ப chance வரும் நீ try பண்ணாதான் வரும். Understood? Immediately you can rectify because அவன் போட்டானே ego வரும். Yes, நான் போட முடியும். So that you can rectify your error. Now, what are the next requirement now? Raw material purchase budget. Raw material means P and Q. Particulars P and Q. Raw material consumption add closing stock less opening stock. Closing stock of is equal to raw material purchase. With respect to raw material purchase, raw material consumption 1,12,000 and 1,12,000 and 70,000. Opening stock available in this question comes to how much? 12,000 and 8,000. Closing stock not available, but company has followed which system? JIT system. What is JIT? Just in time. For that purpose, they want to maintain how many days stock as a consumption? 2 days consumption as a closing stock. 1,12,000 is for 28 days consumption. Upper 2 days consumption closing stock comes to how much? Similarly, 80,000 is the total consumption for 28 days, but they want to maintain closing stock as a 2 days consumption. Comes to how much? Understood or not? Therefore, raw material purchase comes to or not? 1,12,000 plus 8,000 minus 12,000 is equal to 108,000. 60. Got it? All of you? Now, in this mark, we used to reduce 1.5 mark. You know the reason. Why? Raw material production budget in units. Sorry, production budget in units. Raw material usage in kgs. But this row alone in units and in kgs. Otherwise, half mark. Understood? Please copy that. So the next problem number 2.
The direct labor hour requirement of 3 of the products manufactured in a Question number 2. The direct labor hour requirement of 3 of the products manufactured in a factory, each involving more than 1 labor hour operation, are estimated as follows. Direct labor hour per unit in minutes. Product A, B and C. Operation X, Y and Z. In the factory works 8 hours per day, 6 The The factory works 8 hours per day, 6 days in a week. The budget quarter is taken as 13 weeks, and during a quarter, lost hours due to leave and holidays and other causes are estimated to be 124 hours. The budgeted hourly rate for the workers manning the operation X, Y and Z are rupees 2, rupees 2.5 and rupees 3 respectively. The budgeted sales of the products during the quarter are A 9,000 units, B 15,000 units and C 12,000 units. There is an opening stock of 5,000 units of B and 4,000 units of C, and it is supposed to build up a stock at the end of the budget quarter as A 1,000 units and C 2,000 units. Prepare a manpower budget showing for each operation, direct labor hours, direct labor cost and the number of operatives.
Now, shall we start? Hello. What are the first requirement? Second requirement. And third requirement. All the three requirements based on dash. Based on question number 3. Based on production. How many labor hour you need depending upon how many units you are going to produce. How much you have to pay for the labor cost depending upon how many units you have to produce. How many operators you need depending upon how many units you have to produce. Therefore, production is a starting point. Even though in this question production is not asked, we have to compute production budget. The production budget is a hidden requirement. Either way is the question for kind information for further. Clear? We have to compute production budget. Production budget without production budget, we can't even the person to start the problem. Are you with me? What plus what minus what is equal to production? So, good. Production budget. Production means finished goods. Particulars. What all the finished goods are there? A, B and C. What plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods is equal to production. Are you with me? Now, listen carefully. Sales, is it given in this question for A how much? All of you. 9,000, 15,000. Any opening stock is given in this question. How much? 1,000 for A, B. Closing stock for A. 1,000 B. C. Whereas opening stock for A, B, C. Therefore, production comes to how much? 20,000. Yeah, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Units or kgs are what? In units. Understood? What to bring this up? Now, any doubt with respect to production? So, any doubt with respect to production? Hello? Now, shall we go to the next one? Now, what is the first requirement? Question number 1. What is the first requirement? Direct labor. Now, that we have to compute operation wise. Operation wise, you have to compute. What are all the operations are there? X, Y, Z to produce a product A, B and C. Okay, A, B and C. Now, to produce one product of A in operation X, how many minutes you need? 18 minutes. Satya, the holy body. B, how many minutes? 42. C? 30. For Y, A how many minutes? Nil, 12, 24. Next, 12. This is with respect to produce one product. But how many minutes you are going to produce? How many minutes you have to produce? How many minutes you have to produce? 10,000. இந்த பார்க்கணும். புக்கை தான் பார்க்கிறேன். அதனால தப்புன்னு சொல்றேன். ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பட்ஜெட். ப்ரொடக்ஷன் புக்கை தான் பார்க்கிறேன்னு பார்த்து வேற சொல்றியே. நான் பாவம் எவ்வளவு டைம் கோவப்படுங்க உண்மையிலேயே. நீ அடிச்சுக்கோ. Now, this is with respect to produce one product. Okay? How many units you are producing? Okay. அழக்கூடாது. Full done. அழாத கண்ணை தொடச்சுக்கோ. நடுவில் அழ வைக்கிறேன் பாருங்க. 10,000 product. Therefore, you have to multiply with 10,000. ஒரு product produce பண்ணா. To produce one product, you need 18 units. Therefore, how many units you need? You to produce 10,000 product. The day. Multiply with 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. Okay? Add 40. In addition to existing 0. And 40 to minimum put together. Therefore, total minutes required. How many minutes you need to produce operation is that to compute. AB condition. Operation X, how many minutes you need? 9 lakh minutes. 3,60,000. But we need labor hour. How to convert minute into hour? Out of syllabus. சொல்றா how to convert the minutes திருப்பி முடிக்காத. Question பார்க்காதன்னா how to convert the minutes into hour divided by 60. Clear? Side of நினைக்கிறேன். How many hours? 15 அம்மா. 15,000 hours. 6,000 hours. 3,000. புரிஞ்சுதா? Next. Wage rate கொடுத்துருக்கோம். 2 rupees, 3 rupees, 2.5 and 3 rupees. Per hour they are given 2 rupees, 2 rupees 50 paise. Therefore, our labor cost is equal to multiplication. Per hour 2 rupees, 15,000 hours worked, therefore 30,000 rupees the labor cost. 1.5. Okay. And 9,000. Any doubt in labor cost? Next one. Number of operators. Number of operators. With respect to number of operators. If one person worked in the organization, how many hours he can work? 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. How many weeks he can work? All of you. 13 weeks given in this question. Understood? That is called time taken. Alright? But any is a total time. Alright? Total time. Whereas unproductive time available, the idle time or unproductive time available. How much idle time? Therefore, productive time comes to. Therefore, per worker can be in the position to spend how many hours effectively, productively. But to complete the task, how many hours you need? 15,000 labor hours. Are you clear or not? Per person can spend only 500 hours. To complete the production, you need 15,000 hours. Therefore, how many hours you need in total? How many operators you need? 30 operators. Here, 12 operators and 6 operators. Are you clear or not? Clear? Now, any doubt up to this stage? Number of operators. How to compute number of operators? Labor hour divided by 500. Right? Because per person can work only 500 hours. But to complete the project, we need one. In operation, you need 15,000 total hours. Means number of operators of total hours by 500 per operator. Are you with me? What is the next one? That's all. Copy. Copy. Problem number 3.
Question number 3. Look Ahead Limited produces and sells a single product. Look Ahead Limited produces and sells a single product. Its sales budget for a calendar year quarter-wise is as under. Quarter 1, 2, 3 and 4 units to be sold 12,000, 15,000, 16,500 and 18,000. There is an opening stock of 4,000 units of the products and closing stock is estimated to be 25% above. Production is customarily scheduled to provide for 2/3 of the current quarter's sales plus 1/3 of the next quarter's sales demand. Thus, production anticipates sales volume by about a month. The standard cost per unit of the product is as under. Direct materials 10 kgs at rupees at 0.5 per kg. Direct labor 1 hour 30 minutes at rupees 4 per hour. Variable overheads at rupees 1 per labor hour. Fixed overheads at rupees 2 per labor hour based on a budgeted sales volume of 90,000 hours for the year. Prepare a production budget for the year showing quarter-wise quantity to be produced and cost of materials, labor and overheads. If the selling price is rupees 17 per unit, what is the annual budgeted profit? In which quarter of the year does the company break even?
Important question. This question appear in PCC, IPCC and the final. Same question without changing the answer. Now, shall I start? Boys like this problem. What is the first requirement? Hello. Production budget. That too. Quarterly production budget. Understood. Quarter wise you have to compute. Okay. Put it on. Now. 1 quarter is equal to how many months? 1 year is equal to how many quarters? 3. What is all 3 again? Now, so particulars: quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, quarter 5. So that production in units. What plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales plus close. Now, sales plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods. Now, listen here. Sales given in this question. Quarter 1 how much? 12,000, 15,000, 16,500, 18,000. Total comes to? Total comes to? Take your calculator. Calculate the count. Very good. Sing it. 61,500. Opening stock given in this question 4,000. When compared to opening stock, closing stock is how much above? Therefore, closing stock comes to 5,000. Understood? Therefore, total production comes to 62,500. How many have understood the total production? Clear? Now, but we need a quarter-wise breakup. Or not. So, we have to compute the production for the quarter-wise. How to split into quarter-wise? Now, for that purpose, clue available. Before that, you should be in the position to know opening stock 4,000 is there, no? Opening stock always belongs to beginning of the period. Therefore, opening stock for the first quarter is equal to 4,000. Closing stock represents always for the end of the period.
Therefore, closing stock is equal to 5,000. சில அறுநூறு எல்லாத்தையும் ஆட் பண்ணி வரைக்கும் ஓப்பனிங் க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் அதை ஆட் பண்ணக்கூடாதுன்றது காமன் சென்ஸ். க்ளோசிங் ஸ்டாக் ஆஃப் தி ஒன் குவார்டர் இருக்கும் ஓப்பனிங் ஸ்டாக் ஆஃப் தி நெக்ஸ்ட் குவார்டர். சார் டோட்டல் 5,000 இது 5,000 அந்த 00 வருமானம் யோசிக்க கூடாது. Understood? Clear? Because closing stock of one quarter become opening stock of next quarter. Understood? Okay. Now, but we need quarter wise production run. For that purpose, the second paragraph we are going to prove to compute cost of quarter wise production. Productions are customarily scheduled to 2/3 of the current quarter sales and 1/3 of the next quarter sales demand that is given in this question. Am I right? Physically present, mentally absent. Enjoy. Now, production schedule they are given with respect to what? 2/3 of current quarter sales and 1/3 of the next quarter sales is equal to production for the respective quarter. Therefore, 12,000 into 2/3, 15,000 into 1/3 is equal to production. Comes to how much? 30,000. Therefore, balance is equal to closing stock. How much the balance? Closing stock how much? How much the balance? 12,000 minus 12,000 plus something minus 4,000 is equal to 30,000. Comes to 5,000. Are in here now? Now, listen here. You can do R&D later. Listen here. Now, in this problem, the 5,000 fortunately comes same 5,000. Both are not same. Or if you are not, this 5,000 closing stock 5,000 and what current quarter 5,000 fortunately same based on the computation. We can't take as if this 5,000 both are almost same. Here is based on the calculate the balance into this column. Or if you are not. Now, closing stock of the previous quarter become opening stock for the next quarter. Here 5,000 will come. Again, you have to compute 2/3 of current quarter. 15,000 into 2/3. 16,500 into 1/3 is equal to production for this quarter. How much? How much? Therefore, closing stock here comes to compute all of you 5,500. This become opening stock for the next quarter 5,500. Similarly, here also we have to compute what? 16,500 into 2/3 and 18,000 into 1/3 comes to 17,000. Therefore, 6,000 become opening. Therefore, here you no need to compute all the column available. Therefore, how much? 17,000. How many of you understood? Quarter wise production budget. Are you with me? Clear? Now, comfortable or not? What are the next requirement? Any doubt? Or not? Understood? What is the next requirement? All are comfortable with the quarter wise budget or not? Now, what is the next requirement? Now, we have to prepare the expenditure budget. What expenditure budget? For that, they are given some info. To produce one product, you need 10 kgs of raw material. Per kg raw material cost comes to 50 paise. To produce one product, you need 1 hour 30 minutes. Per hour labor hour comes to 4 rupees. To produce one product, variable overhead is 1 rupee per direct labor hour. To produce one product, fixed overhead is 2 rupees based on budgeted fixed overhead production of rupees 90,000. So they are given the expenditure details. We have to prepare the expenditure budget. That too quarter wise expenditure budget. So we start quarter wise expenditure budget. Now we have to prepare expenditure budget. The expenditure budget. That too quarter wise expenditure budget. Particulars. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, and full. Right? Here, full year. Okay. Now, in rupees, we are going to incur the expenditure based on production. Therefore, production is the starting point. Production quantity is the starting point. What about the production quantity? 13,000. That's the 13,000. 13,000. 13,000, 15,500, 17,000, 17,000, 62,500. To immediately draw the line. Otherwise, quantity and rupees எல்லாத்தையும் add பண்ணுங்க just because you know how to use the calculator. Okay. Now, thereafter I am going to do everything in rupees expenditure budget. Raw material. To produce one product, how many kgs of raw material you need? Per kg raw material cost comes to how much? Therefore, how much worth of raw material you have to spend? 10 kgs into 50 paise is equal to how much? 5 rupees worth. To produce one product, you have to spend 5 rupees. 5 into respective column is equal to total cost. Accepting or not? That total and all the multiplication you can manage. Right? Now, similarly, direct labor or wages. To produce one product, you need 1 hour 30 minutes. Per hour rate is 4 hours. Okay, so now, therefore, 4 into 1.3 is equal to how much? 4 into 1.3 is equal to how much? How much now? 5.2. Understand? You can level of contribution. 1 hour 30 minutes now 1.3. Yeah. How much? 60 rupees. 1 hour 30 minutes 1.5 out of it. Are you with me? Example is working out there. Shows the level of practice. Audit last week tick article upon sign. Now, material over, labor over. Next, variable overhead. How much? 1 rupee in 1 rupee per labor hour. Therefore, to produce one product, you have to you need 1.5 hours. 1 minute to 1 clear? 1 rupee 50 paise. Understood? Where and all you are committing mistake. It's the simplest sum. Since we are not having practice, you are committing mistakes. Next, fixed overhead. 90,000 into 2. Total fixed cost we got it. How much? 1,80,000 the total fixed cost. But we have to apportion among the quarter. To apportion, we are having 2 bases. One is sales, another one is production. Opening and closing stock is not a basis. Right or not? Clear? Therefore, which one is a more appropriate apportion quarter wise? Sales or production? Production or sales? How many of you feel sales is the more appropriate apportion? Only one. How many of how many of how many of you feel production is the more appropriate basis? Right, boldly. Very good. Why not sales? The expenditure incurred for the purpose of selling the product or producing the product. Therefore, you have to apportion based on production is the worst answer. Slap yourself and slap your neighbors also. Fixed cost remain constant, irrespective of the sales quantity, irrespective of the production quantity. You have to apportion equally to solve the problem. The final jincha board. I want to produce the product only. Okay. Okay. Got it? So, you have to compute. Mr. Pusu create logic okay. Now, labor hour for how many? 90,000. Yeah. Okay. Now, so any doubts about the expenditure budget? Hello. One more requirement is that the multiplication you can manage, subtitle later in the governing. Now, statement of computation of profit. Selling price of the product how much? Less variable cost. Direct material to produce one product you have to spend 5 rupees. Direct labor or wages 6 rupees. Variable overhead 1 rupee 50 paise. So total variable cost. Sales minus variable cost is equal to contribution into quantity is equal to total contribution. Okay, less. So total contribution less fixed cost 1,80,000 is equal to profit. Manageable or not? Understood? Fill the blanks. What is the next one? BEP also you have to compute. BEP, formula for BEP, fixed cost by contribution per unit. So we are having contribution per unit so that you can compute BEP. After all, filling the blanks. Manageable? Purula? Clear? Good. Copy. Tick. Go on. BEP 40,000, got it? How many of you got 40,000 before that? Total for the first quarter, how much? Check it out. 2 lakh 7,500. Second quarter, 2 lakh 30,750. And 2 lakh 57,000. 2 lakh 57,000. Total 9 lakh 61,250. Don't leave as it is, you have to compute. Then only you can improve your speed also. If you are going to sit writing, after writing the format manage pannana, you need some self-discipline, that's all. Got it? Now, all of you, fast. Now, how many of you fully completed? Let us care about the question. Which quarter company earns BEP? You have to write third quarter. 40,000 enga varudhu paakrom. Okay? So 40,000 none of the quarter come only total varudhu sollade. Total of what? Cumulative you have to add. First quarter plus second quarter, third quarter cross pannumbodhu we are crossing 40,000. Therefore in third quarter we are reaching BEP. How many of you wrote third quarter? Good. Please do it fast. Activate that. Very good. Keep it up always. Okay. Now listen here. Main examination. Out of total number of mistake in that problem, more than 80% of the students committed the mistake. In quantity column, those people are taken what? 62,500. We are preparing profitability statement. Profit is based on sale. That's the reason intentionally I kept quantity. How many of you took 62,500? Please take red color pen, strike it off, slap yourself and rectify the mistake. 91,000, what the profit? 96,750 profit. Common sense. Okay, preparation of profit. Profit is based on sales or production. You have to concentrate. That's all. Flow student, including final students in final exam, they took 62,500 production quantity. So very careful. Little fast. Now, go to problem number 7. Problem number 6. X Limited produces a standard product. In the problem.
Question number 6. X Limited produces a standard product, the estimated cost of which is given below. Raw materials rupees 10 per unit, direct wages rupees 8 per unit, direct expenses rupees 2 per unit, variable overheads rupees 3 per unit. Semi-variable overheads at 100% activity level, that is 10,000 units, are expected to be rupees 40,000, and these overheads vary in steps of rupees 2,000 for each change of output of 1,000 units. Fixed overheads are estimated at rupees 50,000. Selling price per unit is expected to be rupees 40. Prepare a flexible budget at 50%, 70% and 90% levels of activity.
You have to prepare a flexible budget. Statement of flexible budget. Particulars. Master budget, nothing but 100% capacity. What all the other capacity we ask? 50% capacity, 70% capacity, 90% capacity. That's a flexible budget. Now, shall we start? Sales quantity. In case of 100% sales quantity given in this question, how much? 10,000. Therefore, 50% capacity, 5,000, 7,000 and 9,000. Immediately draw the line, otherwise quantity rupees ella. Now, sales revenue at the rate of selling price is how much? Yeah, selling price is how much? So 40 into respective column. That you can manage, Therefore, income side over, sir. Now, expenses. What are the first expenditure? Raw material at the rate of 10 into respective column. Direct labor wages at the rate of 8 into respective column. Direct expenses at the rate of 2 into respective column. Next, variable overhead at the rate of 3. Just go to the multiplication. Semi-variable cost. Semi-variable cost consists of what plus what? What plus what is equal to semi-variable cost? Semi plus variable is equal to semi-variable cost. So it consists of variable cost and fixed cost. So working out with respect to segregation of semi-variable cost. How many methods are there for segregation of semi-variable cost? 5. What are they? Graphical method, analytical method, high point, low point method, least square method, comparison method. Okay? I can give these are all the question, important question. Ada padikka kuda unaku time illena, don't worry. You should always going to watch. Ayyo Pavi, you don't have the time, no, take 6 months to go. Understood? Avlo busy schedule illa onnu manam mudiyadhu. Now, repeat once again. What are the 5 methods of segregation of semi-variable cost? Graphical method, analytical method, high point, low point method, least square method, comparison method. Now we have to segregate that. Total semi-variable cost for how many units? 10,000 quantity is equal to rupees 40,000. It consists of variable cost and fixed cost. Formula for variable cost per unit is equal to change in cost by change in number of units. For each and every 1,000 quantity changes, there is a 2,000 rupees change in cost which is given in the cost paragraph. Right? Therefore, change in variable cost per unit is equal to 2 per unit. So, variable cost at the rate of 2. 2 into 10,000 is equal to 20,000. Out of 40,000, 20,000 variable cost. Therefore, balance fixed cost is equal to 20,000. How many of you understood segregation? I will be discussing the basic concept problem itself. Right or not? Are you with me? Now. So, going back to variable cost at the rate of 2 into respective column. Fixed cost, all the column, 20,000. Because it remains constant. In this problem, it's also past exam question. Many students keep the other fixed cost of 50,000. That is also available. Right or not? The choice load. Okay. The result on choice load is 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Balance equal to profit. You can compute profit. No? Sales revenue minus all the costs is equal to profit. Easy or not flexible budget? Copy. Pick. Problem. Total profit for the first column 80. 50% capacity. Next 30 and 65,000. Got it? Now segregation also noted. Good. We'll go to the next problem. Shall we start? Little fast. 2 more problems I want to solve now. Pick. Seventh question. Yes. For final, it's a 7th question. IPCC page number 76, question number 48. Page number 76, question number 48. KG limited problem will be there. Problem start with KG limited. Yes. Which topic vechirukken paarati vaanga.
KG Limited is engaged in the production of two products, K and G. 1 unit of product K requires 2 units of material A and 4 units of material B. Each unit of product G needs 4 units of material A, 2 units of material B and 4 units of material C. Material C is locally produced in the factory of the company by using 2 units of material B for each unit of C. Material A and B are purchased in the open market. Production of products K, G and C is carried out evenly throughout the year. At present, the company has purchased its 3 months requirements of A and B in one purchase. That is 4 purchases per annum. The other particulars provided by the company are products K and G, budgeted sales for the next year 40,000 75,000, desired stock at the end of the year 5,000 10,000, expected stock at the beginning of the year 15,000 25,000. Products A and B, purchase price 15 and 25, ordering cost per order 1,000 and 1,000, carrying cost per annum 10% for both. You are required to prepare a production budget and a material requirement budget for the next year. Calculate the number of materials purchases to be made if the company wants to purchase materials in optimal quantity.
Now, what type of problem? It's a combination of what plus what? Budgetary control with material cost. But unfortunately, it's a final exam problem. 3-4 attempts back, that question also did the final examination. Very much chances are that because more interesting problem for the IPC only, but they also did the final question. Clear? So for very much chances are that for final examination, for IPC exam. Now, shall we start? Early with me. Listen here, sir. What are the first requirement? Production budget. What plus what minus what is equal to production? How many products are there? What are they? A and K and G. In units or kgs, production budget, kgs in units, right? K and G in units, kgs in units, alright? Now, cool down. What plus what minus what is equal to production? Sales quantity plus closing stock of finished goods minus opening stock of finished goods is equal to production. Now, sales for K how much? 40,000. Next, 75,000. Closing stock for K? Question about 5,000. Huh? Opening stock for A? 25,000. Therefore, production comes to 30,000. 60,000. Shanti, வீட்டுக்கு போகும்போது சுறுசுறு பாருங்க. In units, right? What are the next requirement? Material requirement budget. Okay. Now, raw material requirement budget. Raw material requirement budget. We are going to use the raw material for the purpose of producing the product. Therefore, particulars. What are the product? Okay, and production detail available. Production quantity, how much? 30,000. And to produce the product, immediately draw a line. Okay, you know the reason. To produce the product, you are going to use the raw material. What are the raw material you are going to use? Raw material A, B and C. To produce one product of K, how many kgs of A you need? 2 units. Therefore, 30,000 into 2 is equal to 60,000 revenue. Right? Similarly, here 60,000 into 4. First one what? 30,000 into 2, right or not? To produce one product of K, how many units of A you need? 2, right then? First one right or kappa? 60,000. Second one 60,000 into 2. This is total kappa, right? Raw material requirement budget. A, B, C raw material. K and G finished goods. Very similar to first problem. Clear? This is production budget. Raw material usage na production budget A and B. Adhe mari A and B raw material. Adhe idana pannirukkom G. Wait a minute for 5 minutes. Cooper, okay, hold on. Enna potrukkom A and B. A and B represent what? Production finished goods. G enna potrukkom A and B finished goods. Ivada nokko. Inga enna potrukkom K and G adana pannirukkom. Next. Enna thappunu sollu. Inga enna pannirukkom raw material potrukkom. Illaya? Inga enna pannirukkom raw material potrukkom. Idella thappu irukkom. Next. Ipo sollu. To produce one product of K, how many units of raw material A you need? After 30,000 production into 2, 60,000. Right? Similarly, 60,000 product G you have produced. To produce one product, how many kgs of? Right? இஷ்டத்தை எடுக்கப்படாது. நான் போட்டது ரைட்டா தப்பா? இது என்ன குறைகண்டாய்? உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது குறை சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கணும் லைசன்ஸ் வாங்கினதுக்கு அப்புறம். உனக்கு ஆளுங்கள்ல இருந்து யுத்தத்துக்கு போயிட்டு பிச்சு விட வச்சுங்க. How much? முருகா 2,40,000. ரைட்டா? Next. B போலாமா? To produce one product of அவங்க ஒரு assumption வச்சு எழுதப்படுறாங்க. So 30,000 into 4 is equal to 1 lakh. அவனே எப்படா வீட்டுக்கு போலான்னு இருக்கான், நீ வேற கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க. Next 60,000 into 2 comes to 1,20,000. Right? C nil. Am I right? How much? 60,000 into 4 comes to 2,40,000. Up to this stage and down. Now raw material C we are going to produce out of B. That is a speciality in this question. And full attention with respect to raw material C, sir. Raw material C we are going to produce. We are not going to buy, we are going to produce. Therefore, we are preparing how much we need. Am I right? Therefore, C out of B we are going to produce. Therefore, you need 2,40,000 kgs of C. That we are going to produce out of B. Appa B oda requirement going to increase. Am I right? For the purpose of producing C, we are going to purchase we need raw material B. Therefore, to produce one product of C, how many kgs of B you need? Therefore, you have to multiply with 2. Correct? Comes to 4,80,000. How many of you understood this issue? That's the most important one. Are you or not? Clear? Now, total requirement. How much the total requirement now? So, total requirement how much? You have to add which side? Row wise. Okay? 3 lakhs. Whereas B, I'll write here 7,20,000. Not required for C. Because C we are going to go to B. Or it may or not. Therefore, raw material A's requirement 3 lakh kgs and C's requirement 7,20,000. How many of you understood? Clear? Now, shall we go to the next one? Now, what are the next requirement now? Particulars, raw material, what are they? Raw material A and B. Okay. What are the first requirement in that? In the cater, what is the requirement in this question? Number optimal, what are the first? Nothing but EOQ you have to compute. Pala kalida the EOQ ne theriyala finally. EOQ you have to compute. Clear? What is the formula for EOQ? Square root of 2AB divided by C. With respect to A, 2 into how much annual requirement? Question of pakada ero madala. Now only consumption part. How much? 3 lakhs. 2 into 3 lakhs into ordering cost or buying cost. How much? 1,000. You will carry cost how much? What percentage? How much percentage? On what? Purchase price how much? 150, huh? 15, huh? Okay, 15 into 10 rupees. So, what is the answer? What is the answer? 20,000. Are you with me? Similarly, for B, 2 into 7 lakh, 20 lakh, na? 7 lakh 20,000 into 1,000 only, huh? 1,000 divided by 25 into 10%. Is it right? 24,000 units or kgs. Check it out. Raw material units like kg like that you got right properly. Okay. Here also then units only. Right. Now, how many have understood EOQ? Now, this question, again expected question, maybe for inter or final equally. The speciality in this question is, kindly go through the question. They have given the budget only. You have prepared the budget. Budget preparation for quarter or half yearly or monthly or annum. Production budget next year. But suppose instead of next year, give next quarter for example. Any period in that circumstance, 3 lakhs into 4 7,20,000 into 4. Why? A represent annual requirement. Are you suppose the budget whatever we prepared, A represent annual requirement. Suppose the budget we have prepared, no, the budget is equal to whatever the what got it 30,000, 60,000, 3 lakhs and so on. Idella per annum, right? Expected production 30,000 per annum for A and K and G. Suppose given for the quarter, question itself fully for quarter. Then with respect to EOQ, you have to compute based on annum. In the base bunny, slide change bunny question get very much chances are there. Are you able to understand my logic or not? Are you with me? Therefore, okay, it's there in the study material or practice answer. But you won't read the line carefully. If you are not going to read the line, that's all over. Because EOQ formula, IPC, you know very well, A is equal to annual requirement. Fortunately, in this problem, production also per annum. That's why production for the period, 6 months period, per quarter, per month, A you have to convert into per annum consumption. Are you able to appreciate the logic? Somewhere, please note it down. Somewhere, please note it down. Okay? So that you won't forget. Pick. Question per annum, next year, per annum. Therefore, requirement in EOQ underline. Since per annum is there, we can take raw material consumption as it is. Suppose if it is given for per quarter, we have to convert into what? Per annum raw material. Okay, all are comfortable? Understand? Good. Now, listen here. Many students, almost more than 40% of the final students, they stop at the requirement as it is. One more requirement is also that. Kindly go through. Careful. Always remember one requirement may not be one sub question A, B, the B alone may not be one requirement. More than one requirement also will be there. But be very careful. Here more than one requirement is there. What? Number of material, nothing but number of purchase order. Clear? How much number of annual requirement? How much? 3 lakh quantity. Per time you are going to purchase 20,000. Number of orders? 15 orders. Okay? Orders. Here 7,20,000 divided by 24,000 is equal to 30 orders. Understood? Now you are all experts. If you are going to write, reduction in half mark will be there because number of purchase order is equal to annual requirement divided by EOQ, otherwise reduction in half mark. Understood? Clear? Every step you are right now. Please note it down. Go on. Little fast. IPCC homework question, 5th question, 11th question, 18th question, and the 22nd question. For intermediate, all answers. For intermediate, 5th question, 11th question, 18th question, and the 22nd question. And the theory question, difference between fixed budget and flexible budget. Fixed versus flexible budget. Now, I am not going to take the problem. Okay, listen here. Yes. All of you take the Xerox what I have given. Test series Xerox, syllabus Xerox. Final IPC. Study plan. Just 3 minutes only. Just listen here. Whatever the sheet given to you, that is equal to study plan for your preparation. This you can make use for your study plan. How you have to prepare study plan? Just I would like to explain. In general, student used to prepare the study plan on day wise. For example, you are in September. Suppose you are going to prepare study plan. September 15, 16, 17, 18, day wise you will prepare study plan. And what and all you have to study on particular days. That is not the right approach to prepare your study plan. It's not a school days. In professional exam, how you supposed to prepare the study plan? That is what I would like to explain. Shall I? All of you, depending upon the groups, you have to what? One group or both the group. Clear? So, accordingly, you have to what? Find two. Before you are going to prepare study plan, first you should know how many number of days available in your hand depending upon your schedule. You may have other classes. Okay? Accordingly, you have to prepare. Suppose 1st September to 14th September, always my crash course freezed, irrespective of the water. Here, 2 months before the examination, my crash course will be there. In case of May examination, 1st March to 14th March, it's a crash course. November examination means 1st September to 14th September. This is what a regular crash course. Previous 2 months, Jan to Feb end, regular class, 2 months class. Similarly here, what was the previous month? July and August. 2 months, okay, regular class, immediately followed by 14 days crash course. So 2.5 months I used to be there in Chennai to complete what regular and a crash course every year. Year alone you have to change. Now, assume you are finishing the crash course now. 15th onwards, assume you are going to sit and prepare for the exam, depending upon your schedule, 15th or 18th or 20th, depending upon your schedule, sir. Then, 15th, we are in September month. The last minute preparation I am telling you, okay? They are having sufficient time for 9 months or next attempt, okay, accordingly you have to adjust. The last minute preparation plus study plan, how we have to prepare. September month, we are in September month. From 15 to end of September, how many days are available? Available days you have to compute. How many days? 15 days. Or 15 or 6. October month, how many days available in the hand? What's that? 30 or 31? 30. November month exam, am I right? Now, totally how many days available? Total number of days available in hand comes to 46. Plus or minus according to your available time, you have to adjust. Clear? Now, listen here. First, you have to plan. Irrespective of your examination, this is the manner in which you have to prepare your plan. Irrespective of month, accordingly, month alone, days alone going to increase or decrease. So, this is a study plan format for preparation of your professional examination. 46 days are available in your hand. Out of which, less normal loss at 2 days you can reduce because exam application or correction, some problem will be there, photo mismatch, beyond our control, okay, health condition, some reason will be there, 2 days you have to give the cushion. Therefore, because all the 46 days not within our hand, therefore, effectively how many days you can be the person to prepare? 44 days you are supposed to prepare for exam. In that 44 days, first we have to segregate the 44 days into 2 parts. 60% and 40%, 60-40 ratio. 44 into 60% is equal to how much? Roughly rounding off to 26 days. Remaining 18 days. So 26 days for revision 1 and the remaining for revision 2. Minimum 2 revision is must. This is the manner you have to prepare your study plan. Till your end, you keep on going to prepare. Always remember one thing, minimum 2 revision is must. Only in our professional examination, we don't have any common sense at all. Extra way think panna maattom. Till 10 days before exam, you want to what? Sit before the faculty, I want to learn. Satyama pass panna mudiyadhu. You are not writing in BCom examination. You have to prepare, sit and absolute preparation from your end, at least 2 months you need. Last minute hiccups are some practical what doubts are or final exam, SFM or little doubts are, tax alone, that comes you can go for the crash course. That is only for that particular subject alone because you know your weakness. The 2 months absolute preparation from your end is must. Keep on going to the class, next day you are going for the examination mean, clear, you can't the person to clear at all. Practical, even school exam, how many revision you did? That's a kevalamana exam exam. You should know what is the value of our CA course. You know how much the toughness of the syllabus. Clear how much the pattern of valuation. Minimum 2 revision is must. It is advisable go for 3 revision, but last minute it's not possible. Clear? Available days 60-40 purichuko because first revision you need more number of days, second revision less only. Therefore, you are having 26 days in your hand for the purpose of preparation. Right? Second revision would okay, second revision for what? What last minute preparation. So though you are having revision how many days in your hand? 26 days. So with respect to revision 1, number of days available in your hand comes to 26 days. How many subject available? 7 subject or 8 subject as the case may be. You are having, you can take 8 subject as a basis. Okay. You are having 8 subjects. Therefore, per subject how many days you are having in your hand? All of you, rounding off to 3 days per subject. Am I right? 3 days per subject. Now you can feel the real heart. Am I right? ஒரு சப்ஜெக்ட்டுக்கு 3 நாள் தான் கையில இருக்கு. You are thinking next what? After what 40 days, 50 days only exam. In that manner you are enjoying. You are having 3 days. Every day, whatever the time you are going to waste at the cost of your examination result only. You have to be first plan என்ன பண்ண முடியும்? Failure to plan is equal to planning to fail. Now you will feel the fear. ஐயோ 3 நாள் தான் எப்படி படிக்க முடியும்? Clear? திடீர்னு இன்னைக்கு 3 நாளா மாறல. This is what the available days we are not even realized. Understood or not? Clear? School days some force should be there because immature stage, Padida, cycle, test, model, somebody has to push him. But here, you need some self-discipline. That's why it's called a professional exam. Now we have to teach other. We have to dictate others as a child of content. Still you are expecting somebody has to come and push him. So you are having 3 days only per hand to prepare finish one subject. Now, how to prepare for the timetable? Per day, you should not sit and prepare for the entire one particular subject alone. It is advisable to prepare minimum 2 subjects, maximum 3 subjects, not beyond that. Many of them having the habit, no sir, I want to touch all the 8 papers. Okay, touch na mana mudiyum, onnum mana mudiyadu. You're going to not even complete one solid paper, mudikka mudiyadu, portion mudikka mudiyadu. 2 to 3, you will know your own strength and weakness, depending upon other schedule. Clear? You are irrespective of the brilliance. Okay, na romba super duper brilliant, 3 vechiko. Else, average only na 2 vechiko. 2 to 3 more than sufficient. That to subject to your or other class time. So, equivalently, because one half you are going to prepare one subject, because you will get bored also. Another half you have to prepare for another subject. First half and second half. Timing is purely immaterial, your choice only. Clear? So, late night I can prepare, sir, early morning, absolutely your choice only. But, you have to prepare for the what? Clear? First half and second half you have to prepare. So, the first half and the second half, 2 subjects you are going to prepare. Therefore, equivalently multiply with the 2. Therefore, you are having 6 days per subject you have to complete. Full day படிச்சா 3 நாளா படிக்கணும், அரை நாளா படிக்கிறேன். Therefore, 6 days per subject. Per day you are going to cover 2 subjects. Are you with me or not? This is what your pattern of preparation. Are you with me? Clear? So, now you are going to prepare for the exam. Per day, 2 subjects is supposed to prepare, sir. Now, in the 2 subjects also, don't go by way of, one is by theoretical subject, another one is by practical subject. In that manner, shuffled manner you have to prepare. Costing edutena, anga auditing, law, and the what tax, like that what. One dry subject, one what practical subject. So that you can be the person to motivate to what finish the portion also. Otherwise you will get bored. This is the pattern of what preparation of the schedule. Now, per day, how many subjects you have to complete? That is, how many days are there to prepare one subject? 6 days. Now, how you have to prepare the subject? Preparation for schedule comes to, you are having T1, T2, T3, T4. Syllabus wise you have to complete. Portion wise you have to complete. The sense, 100 mark paper has been divided into T1, T2, T3 and T4. That is what given Xerox. Am I right? Are you with me? Or it is available in the website also if you want, you can take note. Okay? www.premieracademy.in premieracademy.in. There if you are going to check part of syllabus portion equally divided into 4 parts will be there. Appa in the 4 parts முடிக்கிறதுக்கு எவ்வளவு நாள் எடுத்துக்கணும்? It is one subject இல்லையா? 6 days. So you have to fill the dates. Accounts, costing, like that what? Another 6 days. 6 days la முடிச்சாகும். So, whatever the date you want, suppose 4 part இருக்கு, 6 days ல முடிக்கணும். அப்ப ஒரு பார்ட் எவ்வளவு நாள் மேக்ஸிமம் எடுக்க முடியும்? Within 6 days you have to complete 4 parts. Therefore, 1.1 நாள்ல முடிச்சாகும். Today if you are going to start, day after tomorrow, afternoon you have to complete at least what? 20%, any 20% of the portion. இந்த பாக்ஸ்ல எது வேணா எடுத்துக்கோ, டாக்ஸ், okay, 1.5 day, 1.5, எது வேணா எடுத்துக்கோ. So, you have to fill the day. Or it may or not. So, you know, which area is comfortable? Costing, sir, 15th ஆரம்பிக்கிறேன். This particular part, 3rd part, I can complete 16th. Okay, 16th is what? September. Thereafter, 18th September, I can complete this part. 20th September, like that, you have to fill the dates. Whether you are writing test or not, your choice, sir. But at any cost, you have to complete the portion, no? Because you have to complete the portion on syllabus wise. Day wise, chances of skipping the portion very high. இந்த போர்ஷன் பார்ட் முடிச்சையா முடிக்கான்னு தெரியாது, நீயே காம்ப்ரமைஸ் ஆடுவ, டேஸ் முடிஞ்சு போயிடும், யூ டோன்ட் ஹேவ் த டைம் டு கம்ப்ளீட். பட் யூ ஹேவ் டு கம்ப்ளீட் பை வே ஆஃப் வாட், போர்ஷன் வைஸ். 4 பார்ட்டி முடிச்சிட்டோமா, ஆல் தி ஏரியாஸ் யூ கவர்ட் ஆர் நாட், எஸ் ஆன் ஆர் பிஃபோர் 18th முடிச்சிட்டேன், 20th முடிச்சிட்டேன், so that at the end of the day, yes, accounts over, costing over, clear, so that within the time allotted as per the schedule, you can complete entire area happily. Otherwise, pending portion alone, day wise, if you go separately, pending alone accumulative will be there, because you don't have time to complete on the entire syllabus. They are preparing only for the day syllabus. Day na finish bohu, syllabus finish aga. Any professional exam for that matter, your tax audit every allot pandrom in audit firm. What about the workload? How many workers are there? Accordingly only workload based பண்ணி தான் allot பண்ணணும். Here what is your workload? Your syllabus is your workload. Take all the syllabus, then pieces into 4 parts. One piece in the particular segment when I have to complete. Then only you can complete entire portion. Therefore, finishing syllabus is important. Finishing number of days is not important. So today itself, take this paper, spend some quality time, you know strength and weakness, in the area easy, in the area already padichita, which area you are trying, accordingly the half a day, so 1 day sufficient for this particular segment, another day I need 2 days plus or minus adjustment, at any cost, total number of days should not exceed 6, or if you are not, in that manner you have to prepare, sir. Is it possible for you to prepare your own time? I am not going to check, it is for your benefit only. Is it possible for some quality time to spend to prepare your timetable, so that one revision will be over on or before the appointed time, then only have the time to do the second revision also. Today possible for to spend? All of you? Failure to plan is equal to planning to fail. Plan properly, finish the portion, write the test also, you know the importance of the test. Chances of committing mistake and all, you can be the person to know by way of writing test. Writing one model exam is equal to avoiding one attempt. Anyway, you are going to complete the portion, you are going to test yourself. Or if you are not clear, so wish you all the best. Thank you for your patient hearing. Tomorrow sharply at 1 o'clock we can meet again. Okay, for ICA final news team, tomorrow what time? 9 o'clock we can meet at the office premises. Tomorrow all of us will meet here at sharply at 1 o'clock. Do the homework and come, revise and come. Bye bye, enjoy.